Today we will be having the topic, very important topic, and I think people used to ask in the interview also. Carrier aggregation, okay? And this is one of the feature of the LTE Advanced, okay? So can may I know what exactly you have the understanding about the CA? Whatever the understanding you are having with.
It is a feature to enhance, say, data throughput, data rates by combining multiple frequency bands into a single channel.
Yeah, very good. Others, whatever the understanding you have about the CA.
To enhance applicant downlink throughput by means combining two bands, whether it is a continuous band or contiguous band in uplink or downlink, depends on license, how 2CL license, 3CL like this.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So see, basically this is LTE Advanced feature. On which release basically on it can, on which 3GP release?
Release 10.
Release 6.
15.
Sorry, release 10. Release 10 and above. Release 10 and above. Okay. And the fundamental is that multiple and how many carrier aggregation, how many carrier aggregated up to how much CC?
Sir, your voice is sometimes
Five.
it is getting reduced.
Okay, actually.
5 CC up to 100 megahertz.
Yeah, 5 CC. Now the voice is clear.
Yeah.
Yes.
Aggregating up to 100 megahertz of bandwidth. Correct? So,
Yes.
with the existing hardware, this feature came into the power, okay, where we are adding the carriers, okay, and aggregating the carriers, combining them and getting maximum throughput peak rate, okay. It came in release 10 and above. Okay, do you know about the what UV category exactly it is supporting? You have the understanding.
6,
You have the understanding of the
5 or
category?
6.
Yeah, 6 and above. Okay. These are the UV categories that exactly it is going to support. It is having two component carriers, correct? What are that? PCC and SCC. This is primary component. Carrier. Secondary component. Carrier, correct? And there are different type of what you can say carrier aggregation. Okay, types of carrier aggregation. Can anyone tell me what are the types of carrier aggregation?
Contiguous and non-contiguous.
Intraband and interband.
Intra-band contiguous.
Hello.
Intra-band non-contiguous and interband non-contiguous. Okay, we will understand what exactly this. So this is what exactly the scenarios, what exactly carrier aggregation introduction. We'll go through this. Okay, so we'll go by the PPT line by line, so it will be easy for us. Okay, so carrier aggregation introduced release 10 in LTE Advanced. Major focus to increase the throughput with the existing hardware and all. Okay, so In this particular, you are going to use multiple frequencies to aggregate the carrier. It is going to combine two or more carrier into one channel. Okay, like you can see, multiple carrier. It is putting in a one pipe and aggregating up to 100 megahertz to enhance the throughput. As simple as that. And it will be having two components. One is primary. We will see what is primary component and what is the secondary one. Okay, so there are two components, primary and secondary, and in that always you are having one PCC and four SCC, total 5 carrier it can be having, okay, which will support up to 100 megahertz of aggregation. Okay, now this is the figure. You know, we have already know that the MAC layer is the layer which is going to activate the CA. We will see there is a proper flow. It is activated by the MAC control element. Okay, so this is what the mapping is. Types of carrier aggregation. Do you know what is the meaning of contiguous? Anyone? Do you have the idea what exactly the contiguous means?
Means in a same sequence.
The carriers are next to they're adjacent,
Yeah, it's as
which is
simple as this. Continuation, you can call it. Correct. The meaning next to it, contiguous meaning. Okay. So when I'm telling about the intra-band contiguous, so intra-band contiguous CA type, it is telling in that we are having, let's suppose this is carrier 1, carrier 2, carrier 3. In this aggregation, we are going to use contiguous component of the carrier within one particular band, within the same operating band. Getting my point? In this particular, we call it as an intra-band. If somebody will ask you the definition, you can go with this. Intra-band non-contiguous means here it is not the continuation. So carrier 1, carrier 2, carrier 3 using the same band, but there will be a gap in the frequency. That we call it as an intra-band non-contiguous. Okay, and when we talk about the interband, there we are going with the two bands with a gap. Okay, you can see carrier 1, carrier 2, there is a gap, and the gap with the other bands also, and this is the carrier 3. Okay, this is what exactly the major difference. These are the types of carrier aggregation we are going to deploy. So definition is clear to everyone or not?
Yes.
yes.
Okay, it's very simple. We will go into much more detail of other things also, but this is a lot of people are not aware about, have heard contiguous and some non-contiguous is that, but what exactly the major difference? This is what exactly the major difference in between them. Okay, now when I'm talking about the carrier aggregation, we are talking about the cells, P cell and S cell. What exactly you understand by the P cell?
Primary cell or master cell.
Yeah, primary cell means with which when you done the cell search or UV on procedure or after RS connection re-establishment, whatever the cell with which your UV is latched first.
Current, yes.
Okay, that we call it as a
Current.
primary cell. Okay, so what are the functions of the primary cell? It can handle the RAS procedure. RAS procedure only will be taken care by P cell, correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
Addition of S cell will be taken care by this.
Removal of that cell.
All the measurement and mobility will be taken care by this P cell, correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
Handover procedure will be taken care by P cell. Okay. All the measurement I have told you, all the radio measurement related things will be taken care by this. Okay. Now, when your P cell is going to change, at what particular condition? When your P cell is going to change. Only at the time of handover your P cell is going to change. Okay. Rest all the things will be taken care by your P cell. And what
Sorry for the interruption. Still, the voice is like not clear.
Just give me a moment.
Sometimes it's going very low.
Yeah, actually, when I'm relaxing in my chair, it is going low. Now I think it is clear. Correct?
Yeah.
So this is your P cell. And what are the function of the S cell then?
So it carries only data.
Yeah, so S cell will be basically will be chosen by the P cell, okay, which is going to aggregate the bandwidth for you, correct? Which is going to aggregate like up to 80 megahertz or 100 megahertz, which is going to help you, correct? And what exactly S cell? S cell, and if you talk about the S cell can be added and removed based on requirement, correct? Based on the P cell, whenever they want that how many SL is going to be added or not. This is what SL is going to do. So an SLR can be activated and deactivated by the MAC layer, correct? Okay, so this is what exactly SL. So all the things basically controlled by what? By P cell only. After that, whenever suppose UV is here, it is connected by the primary cell and it is in need of more data, it will tell that okay, aggregate more carriers, then exactly your P cell is going to add other secondary carrier. If more data, then again it will tell him go add more component carrier. Okay, and this is how exactly it is going to, I will show you with the example calculation and all this thing, but this is what the general fundamental of PCC and SCC. Clear to everyone?
Yeah.
You can
Yes.
see, you can read it. Okay, P cell is the cell which is selected by the UV during the cell search used by the RF signal system. The measurement and the mobility procedure are based on the P cell. P cell cannot be see, and this P cell can be have one per device. Okay, a RAG procedure, PDCCH, PDSCH, PSCH transmission, measurement and the mobility. Okay, and always understand that P cell cannot be deactivated until and unless you are going to change after the handover. Okay. When we talk about the S cell, secondary cell or serving cell are those cells which are being selected by the network based on the position and the location when the UV is serving simultaneously for that. Okay. Secondary cell are activated and deactivated by the MAC layer. Okay, and get assigned by the handler, and there can be more than one S cell per mobile device. Okay, S cell are added and removed as the requirement, which the PCC only can change. When PCC only going to be changed at the time of handover. Differences are clear to everyone for the P cell and S cell.
Yes.
Now these are the basics that we have understood. Now the major thing that we gonna understood, which is in this slide. Okay, where I need your attention. Okay, so whenever I'm telling about that to do the CA, you must have the you must have the preconditions, correct? Prerequisite. So for the UV to do CA, what is the first thing? That your access stratum release should be minimum of release state, correct? Second criteria, what you said, at least it should have the UV category.
You should support. Yes.
Correct. Now these three are important to understand. It should have supported band combination, CA bandwidth class, and bandwidth combination set. Now to understand what are these. UV category, you can see when it was UV category 1, it was only supporting 10 Mbps and it is keep on increasing. Now we are having UV above releases also, which can support 256 QAM in both. Okay, and these are the speed. Okay, so now it is in Gbps. Okay, so this is what exactly your UV category means. Okay, now try to understand this CA bandwidth class, then we'll understand this one. What is CA bandwidth class? So as per 3GPP, this is the 3GPP table. Okay, as per 3GPP, CA has been classified in LT few of the band, a few of the class, that is A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, what exactly it is telling? It will be having, it is telling that how many number of carriers it is going to aggregate component carrier and what will be the bandwidth configuration for that. Like for band with class A, carrier aggregation is between the 100 RBs to 0, correct? And how many carrier component it can aggregate? 1. I will take the example and let you understand. But at least this definition is clear to you or not. When you are going to with class B, it can aggregate from 25 RBs to 100 RBs, but with 2 carrier components. When it is class C, it can aggregate from 100 to 200 RBs with carrier component 2. When you will go with D, it can have the carrier component 3. Getting my point, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, this is what exactly the bandwidth class. Okay, now one of the important thing is bandwidth combination set. What exactly bandwidth combination set means? So let's here exactly it has taken the example that so already set has been defined by the 3GPP. I will show you in that 3GPP. It cannot be like Adobe. So do you know how exactly you know that this is how exactly CA combination is going to be represented, CA underscore and the bands? Can anybody confirm? Have you seen these combinations? Anyone? Yes, no?
Yes.
You have seen this in the logs or in configuration files? Ajay,
Yes.
Anush.
Once. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you can see. Let's take an example CA1A. How exactly gonna read this? CA1A. How exactly gonna read this? It is telling that the carrier aggregation configuration that it is going to read, it is telling there is a one carrier which is from band. So you can have only one carrier from band 1 and class A. Yes or no? And 100 RBs it can aggregate means up to 20 megahertz. Are you able to understand this line or not? From band 1 and combination set A. From band 8 and combination set A. Bandwidth class A. Are you able to understand this, yes or no?
No, sir.
See, this is the bandwidth class. Okay. And this 1, 8, what is the number is telling? It is telling about the band. So you know about the bands, correct? LTE is having multiple bands.
Yes.
So it is telling that one of the carrier which is configured here, that is from the band 1 and it is using bandwidth class A. It means 100 RBs, that is 20 megahertz, and it can having only how many component carrier? 1, because you are using A, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Means from band 1 and band 8, it can merge up to 20 megahertz.
So 20 megahertz.
20 plus 20.
Okay, yes. I will tell you. So this, see, you can see 1A means from band 1 up to 100 means it can use this. So how many component, how many possibilities are there? 6, correct? And from 8A, there are also 6. Yes or no?
Yes.
And how many combination set can be possible? How much how it can aggregate by doing permutation combination? Maximum up to there can be 36 combination. 6 into 6. How many combination set it can have?
56.
Means one combination can be 1.4 megahertz and 1.4. One combination can set with this. One combination can set with this. One combination can set with this 1.4, and other combination 10 megahertz from this particular band. Then this. Then this. Likewise for each particular band. Correct? Yes or no? You can have this combination
Yes.
set or no?
Yeah.
So maximum combination set that is possible is 36. But as per 3GPP, it has defined this much, and this is 3GPP. As per 3GPP, I'll show you. So if I tell about the what are the configuration, what are the combination set? So what exactly the configuration is? CA1A 8A, correct? So CA1A 8A means it is going to use 1.4 to 20 megahertz, correct? So as per 3GPP, it has mentioned it can create 3 sets. Okay, one set 1A 8A where one is going to use 5 megahertz, 10 megahertz, 15 and 20, and from band 8 you can use 5 and 10. So how many sets are possible? And it is telling that only 30 megahertz you will aggregate from this particular set. Okay, we have given the set number 0. How many it can be aggregated? How many possibilities are there? 4 into 2, 8. Other set is defined by the 3GPP where 5 megahertz, 5 megahertz, 5 megahertz, 5 megahertz. Go with this combination set. Aggregate 20. This is the other combination set. 2 into 2. How many it can aggregate? How many sets possible? 1, 1, 1, and this. 2 into 2. 4 set possible? Yes or no? If you go with this. And the third one is, and this is well 3GPP defined. You will ask, no, why it has not taken this, why it has not taken this. It's not like that. It is already defined that when you are going with 1A8A, you will go with this configuration in your system. Any doubt? Please ask me. And meanwhile, I'm just opening where exactly as per 3GPP it has.
So this 1A, 8A is primary and secondary, or both are secondary?
Hmm?
1A,
No,
8A is
see, cell, I'm not talking about the cell. Here in that particular cell, what band and what carrier we are talking about. Na?
okay.
So this particular carrier combination is forming different. In that one can be the primary and others can be used as a secondary. Okay, it totally depends on you, UV from which UV exactly it has latched with. Okay.
Okay, understood.
So through which is it latched, it will become the primary. And don't confuse with this table because you will be confused that okay, yaar, ye, अपने मन से I'm just putting that okay, from here you just take only aggregate 30 megahertz and take only 8. No, it is well defined in 3GPP. Just wait. I will show you in the spec also, but I think from a spec here it has there. See, this is from the 3GPP table 36.101 from 5.6A11. What was our combination? CA. What was our 1A? See, 1A8A.
180.
1A8A. There are 3 sets. 18, like this. Okay, it is created 2. I think here it has written 1A8A somewhere. Other also they have written. Okay, so these are the set basically it has created. Correct? So likewise for only you can go with this combination set. More are there here, they have added few, but we'll open the 3GPP. There are set has been created. If you are going to configure the CA, let's suppose if you are having band 1 and band 8, okay, and you are going with bandwidth class A, you need to go with this configuration only. Getting my point? And with this configuration, it has told that total number of sets, combination set that are possible 8, 4, 16. So 24 combinations, supported combination set can be possible, which is less than 36. 36 is the max I have told you. This table is clear to everyone or not?
Yes.
Means in 1A, 8A, it's maximum 30 megahertz you can.
No, in 1A, 8A, one set, if you'll go with this particular set, that okay, I want that, it will, in that it will aggregate 30. If you will deploy all these three sets, so maximum aggregation 30, 36. It means 80 megas you are aggregating, correct? As per theory, it is 100 mega, means one bandwidth is of 20. But here you are combining two, correct? So with that, with combining of two, you can go 30. With combining of this, you can go with 20. With this, you can go 30. So totally, you can have three sets. With that, you can achieve. Okay. But for 1A, 8A, 30 megahertz at one time is the maximum. Okay. Likewise, if you go with multiple, so it will based on that, it can aggregate up to maximum as per theory is 100 megahertz. Correct?
Means for a particular UV, it can combine up to 30 megahertz.
If you will go with this set, if you'll go with this particular combination.
But can a UV support all three sets at a time?
Yeah, UV will be supporting all. UV capabilities is totally different. Your UV must support all as per 3GPP. Else why exactly you are going to use? You know the Chinese UV Chinese phone which used to come 15 years back, overheating, only calling you can do, and music, lot of things are not supported. Why? They are not following a lot of 3GPP standards. Okay, that's why they were banned. Getting my point? So your UV which we have manufactured, it will support all the things as per 3GPP. If it is not supporting, you are not able to sell your UV in a global market, correct? You can see one of the example here. What is the combination set here it has chosen? 1A, 5A. 1, 5. This particular set, aggregate 20 megahertz. In this log, release 10, band 1. I will open the real log also. Bandwidth class A. Okay, supported layer 2. Okay, other band 5. Bandwidth class A. 1A, 5A. Understood? Now, with this particular, I have few questions that can you just tell me what are the bandwidth combination set which are possible? Okay, can you just tell me with that and how exactly not possible? How exactly we are going to read? How exactly you are going to read this one? How exactly you are going to read this one?
Same band support 20 plus 20 or 20
It's
plus
a
10.
contiguous. It's a contiguous carrier of band 25, 2cc.
It's the two non-contiguous carriers from band 25.
Correct.
Okay. How exactly you are going to read this one? Simply one carrier from band 25, one from band 41, having both the band pass, which we have seen one of the example. How exactly you are going to read this thing? This one.
This one is the contiguous band 23, 2cc.
Two contiguous from band 23, and which can aggregate how much?
2cc.
2cc, correct? So which can aggregate up to 100 RBs with the 2cc. Okay, two contiguous carrier. How you are going to read this? Two contiguous carrier only from C and yeah. So how exactly we are going to read this thing? Sorry. About the 2C if we are telling. So we are having C, which is going to aggregate how much? Component carrier will be 2, but the aggregation level will going to increase. That we are going to aggregate up to 200 RBs. Correct? Getting my point, no?
Yes.
Can anybody tell me this combination set is possible?
Possible.
Uh,
Possible.
no, sir. Class A is only combined one.
This is not possible because A will be having only one CC.
One CCS.
So this is not possible. Okay, here it was B, that's why we are having 2 CC, that's why you are going to aggregate. Understood the combination sets, how to read it?
Yes.
Okay. Now this is the simple flow, I think, which you all will gone through. That what exactly used to happen when there is a registration, it will be when you want to have this carrier aggregation thing. So it will send the UE capability to the primary cell. Okay, so UE capability information is going to send to the PCC, and then you will send the measurement report that okay, this is what my measurement report, along with what are the secondary cell powers are there. Okay, based on that, primary component carrier is going to send the RRC connection reconfiguration, in which it is going to send the secondary cell related parameters. I will show you in the log. And finally, your UV is going to send, just give me 1 second. Yeah. Just give me 1 second. Yes. So this is what exactly the RRC connection reconfiguration, and RRC connection reconfiguration complete message it is going to send. And then who is going to activate that for the SL addition? We have understood, we have read it. MAC control element, which is going to activate that, okay, which need to be added and which need to be added and which need to be removed. There is one IES that we call it as to add mode list. Do you remember? Have you seen this? SL to remove list. Have you seen this in any log before?
In RRCD configuration.
Yeah, it was in that RRC connection reconfiguration.
Yes.
I will show you one log also. Okay, so in the UV capabilities, see, in the UV capabilities, it is sending all the capabilities telling about the UV category. Okay, all the band segments. This is the 3G bands, 2G bands, all the things it will be sending that what I support. Okay, see, this is sending about the UV category. Are you able to see? Combination set release 10, band 5, A, band A, how many layers? Then band 40, A, band 3, combination set A, band 40, band 5, with other all DL, UL, everything it is going to send about band 3. Are you seeing this?
Yes.
It's a big UV capability. It is going to send about supported bandwidth combination set 11B. It's not 11, it's 11. We need to convert it. This combination set 111B. Okay. So you can see it is going to tell you about all the information that what it supports. What are the bands it supports? What are the configuration, RF power, and all the things what your UV is capable of handling, handovers and all this. You must have all the capabilities, correct? Everyone understood or not? If you will read it, you will find. So based on that, it is going to send that, okay, I'm UV category 7. These are the combination set. Let's suppose in this band 1 and A. In this band 1, A. Band 3, A. So it is 1A, 3A. Understood? Everyone.
Yes, sir.
And what
Yes.
exactly the events basically supported by your CA?
A6.
When A6 is going to be triggered, then exactly it is going to add other secondary cell, and this is for the CA, event A6. At the time of handover, you know. Okay. You can see, and these are the measurement report log. What exactly it is going to send in the measurement report log? Current RSRP, P-cell RSRP, and neighboring cell RSRP and all detail, which we have seen in the call flow measurement report. Okay, and exactly it is going to get in the RRC connection reconfiguration. In RRC connection reconfiguration, it is going to tell that, okay, which cell you are going to add as cell to add mod list. The cells are which is having the cell identification, physical ID. This is the DL, this is the carrier frequency, and these are the bandwidth, antenna configuration, pH, PDCCH, TDD information. Okay, all the things it is telling about that particular cell which is going to be added in the S cell. Clear, everyone? That what exactly RRC reconfiguration will be having?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And you know the MAC layer which will be having the PHR, PSR, we have understood about that, but the MAC control element and how exactly. So can anybody tell me what exactly the on what particular background your CA is going to be triggered? On what particular thing? Threshold, volume, what, how exactly you are going to add that? On what particular level? Do you know about any configuration you must have doing the optimization and integration?
Yes.
What are the things it will trigger? volume, RSRP condition. Yes or no?
Based on volume.
Now volume is there, capacity volume is there. RSRP is also one of the condition. Okay. So you used to configure that thresholds where exactly it will going to trigger that, yes, now it's time to aggregate. Now it's time that I want to add other carrier. Getting my point? So you have other threshold also. Can you just come next weekend? Anyhow, we have the holiday. Can you just find out and ping into the group that what are the, if you have that particular values, that what are the threshold which is going to trigger for the sale? Okay, for each sale, that if you want that, okay, this is after this particular volume, please do aggregate, please do carrier aggregation so that it can get the more throughput and all. Okay, if you are in a poor condition, if you are in goods condition, and if you are using more data, based on that, it is going to aggregate. Okay, but there are configurations. I will also find out and share. You can also find out and